What's going on, everybody? Brian Maglio on here with our St. Mary's stunt representatives here, Gia Leon, Riley Smith, and head coach Jordan Van Timmeren. Ladies, first and foremost, thank you for spending some time with us. An exciting time. We are just weeks away from the official start of the first ever stunt season here at St. Mary's. However, you guys have already seen some action. You guys participated in your first exhibition against fellow Lone Star Conference school, Texas Women's. Talk to us a little bit about that exhibition. You guys coming away victorious, 13-12 on the road in Denton.
I mean, honestly, it was a great experience. That was my first time competing in a stunt game at the college level. I was blessed to be able to do stunt in high school, but it was definitely a different feel, definitely a different vibe. The team is really, really close, so it was great getting to see them kind of experience their first game ever. It was super fun. Everyone kind of was nervous in the beginning and then lightened up and got the job done.
Yeah, for me, I feel like it was super fun. It was a new experience. I've never competed with stunt at all. I will say we were a little nervous at the beginning, but I'm glad to see that we conquered that and we got through that, and it was super fun in the end.
And Coach, your overall first impressions of this young team made up of all freshmen. What did you take away, and what was your assessment of their first performance?
Well, like the girls said, they were a little bit nervous, but they looked strong. Like every warm up, all of the routines that we were hitting and skills that they were throwing, like looked like they were ready to compete. So that was really exciting to see. We also just like really stepped up, after the quarter, it was like, okay, shake it off. We're ready to go. And we started anew, and it was basically like a new game. And from then on, we just kind of kept the momentum going.
Now, some groundbreaking legislation was passed a few weeks ago where the NCAA made it official that stunt was an emerging sport for women. Coach, we'll start off with you. What's your overall impressions of that legislation being passed, and what does it mean for the sport as a whole?
It was a really exciting opportunity and something that I got to be a small part of, and talking to other coaches and other athletic directors about stunt the sport and just kind of spreading the word. But just being able to say, yes, we are an emerging sport, we are officially part of athletics, was really cool, because that's just going to open a lot of doors for young women, and it's going to be able to have us grow our program and help us out with just getting bigger, getting our names out there, and really doing a lot for women's sports.
And Riley and Gia, how excited were you guys to hear the news of the legislation being passed?
I was really excited. I was kind of blown away. I definitely didn't start this sport thinking that I would be competing at an NCAA level, just because it usually doesn't get the recognition that, in my opinion, it deserves. So it was great to see that. It's great to know that opportunities are going to be growing, especially for women in the sport of stunt.
Yeah, like Riley was saying, I think it's super exciting, and I think it's a great opportunity for women everywhere to compete at the college level for stunt. But yeah.
Now you guys start the season on February 16th on the road against DBU. After all the buildup, after all the lead up, we're getting pretty close to the start of the first season, as we mentioned earlier. What's the vibe been like? How has the energy been around the team as we get ready for the first official game?
I think we're super excited. I feel like we've got the nerves out at like the first game that we went to. So I think we're like ready to conquer it. I think we feel good.
I definitely agree. I think that our team has a lot of fun energy. We're always very excited. So I think that bringing that to the upcoming season is going to be great. I think we'll be successful. And like she said, I think that we got a lot of our nerves out and a lot of our questions out during the first scrimmage. So I think it'll be really great, and I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, feelings mutual. We pretty much just like had that game to take everything in, actually run through it with another team, because you can only practice against yourselves and kind of feel the energy as much as you can provide it. But seeing another opponent and kind of hearing the noises and the music and the counting and everything, the girls kind of just took that and are like, okay, that's what it's going to be like. Now this is how we need to turn it up at practice to help us be successful when it comes to record counting games.
Last question for all of you, and we'll start with you, Coach. What excites you the most about the season coming up?
I think just showing people that, even though this is our first year of having the program, these girls didn't come to mess around. They came here to be competitive and be rock stars and really just show out for, St. Mary's and put our names on there.
I definitely kind of agree. Being a new team, basically of freshmen mainly, and also first year stunt athletes is kind of crazy. And I think that we've already come a long way, especially pulling away with a win in our first scrimmage. So I'm just excited to keep pushing and really see what we do. We have a really strong team, and it's pretty impressive what our athletes can do. So I'm very excited to see what we can accomplish.
Yeah, no, like Riley said, it's super exciting. And I think it's a great way to get San Antonio's name on the map as well, since we are the only stunt team in San Antonio. But yeah.
Well, ladies, we are looking forward to the start of the season. We're just as excited as you guys are, and I'm pretty sure all of Rattler Nation is as well. For more on your St. Mary's stunt team, be sure to check out rattlerathletics.com. Again, their first ever game will be on February 16th at DBU. For more information, check out rattlerathletics.com.